You're tuned in to the Kansas City Weather Report, your daily source for the latest local forecast right here in KC. Whether you're planning your commute, weekend barbecue, or just trying to figure out if you need that extra layer, Wes has you covered. So let's dive into today's forecast.
Welcome to the Kansas City Weather Report. I'm meteorologist Wes Peary. Today is Thursday, January 16th, and here's what's up with the weather. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to break our streak of sub-freezing temperatures. We'll be just a few hours shy of a 4-day streak of sub-freezing temperatures, and that's really not anything to earth-shattering, record-break-booking kind of situation. It's the coldest part of the year, so we should be spending days below freezing, considering the normal or the average high is 38. Pretty typical. Should be cold this time of year. This morning, it is feeling like the 20s outside, about 20 to 25. Actual temperatures right near freezing. I think we'll get above freezing by around 10 o'clock this morning, and then getting into the lower 40s this afternoon. Wind is noticeable this morning, and then it lightens up into the afternoon. About 40 to 45 today. And then we may only get to freezing for the low temperature on Friday morning. And then Friday is a really interesting day because we still have about 4 inches of snow on the ground. Today is an interesting day because we're just going to have to see how warm we can get with 4 inches of snow on the ground. I still think it's not out of the realm of possibilities to get into the 50s for highs on Friday. We'll have to see how the snow does it. So 45 to 50 for the forecast high on Friday. If it's 55, you will definitely notice, and it's going to feel fantastic. Mostly sunny for both today and tomorrow. Then a cold front comes through on Friday afternoon, Friday evening. Some light rain possible, mainly south and east of Kansas City, but no chances of any form of precipitation here in Kansas City. The warmest part of the day will be Saturday morning, and then it'll be 20 degrees for all intents and purposes throughout all of Saturday. So tailgaters, 20 degrees, essentially feeling like 10 degrees throughout the whole day. Now it is starting to look a little sunnier for Saturday. So that may help moderate the completely cold conditions. But again, better than the negative 20 it was for the last Chiefs home playoff game. Just plan on it being plainly cold. Make sure you're wearing clothes to help block the wind. Hand warmers. I don't know if they're allowing cardboard again. It may not be cold enough for them to allow cardboard. It has to be in the negatives, maybe. Maybe that's the rules. But either way, we'll get in the negatives, I think, for morning lows and wind chills next week. About 8 for the low on Sunday morning and 16 for the high on Sunday. Negatives for temperatures on Monday morning. Monday morning and Tuesday morning could be as cold as negative 10 to negative 15 each morning. And it's only going to be like 15 degrees for the high on Monday, near 20 on Tuesday. And then we jump up 20 degrees next Wednesday to 43. And then another cold front comes through. This has at times shown hints of some rain, maybe some wintry weather. That would make sense. It would make sense to get something there because we're getting warmer, a little bit more moisture, and so that front may have something to work with as it comes through. Either way, Wednesday, 43, Thursday, 34, and then we'll jump up another 10 degrees by Saturday into the 40s again. One thing to note is that if you're very sensitive to pressure changes, the next few days are going to be pretty rough. The pressure is going to bottom out Friday and into Saturday from that cold front coming through, and then it's going to rise pretty quickly. Sunday and Monday, it's probably going to bottom out again by the time the middle part of next week comes around. So it'll be one of those days in which those of you that are sensitive to it can feel the cold fronts coming through. Quickly recapping the forecast, 42 today, 48 tomorrow, 20 on Saturday afternoon. The whole day, though, feels like about 10 degrees. 16 Sunday, 13 Monday, 20 on Tuesday. Feels like our wind chill values on Monday and Tuesday morning as cold as negative 15. And then 40s for Wednesday, 30s for Thursday and Friday, and back to the 40s for Saturday. Thanks so much for joining me for this edition of the Kansas City Weather Report. You can find me on social media at Wes Weather. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast. Stay up to date with the latest weather. And by the way, YouTube. I'm on YouTube, Spotify, all the podcast platforms. You can subscribe to me wherever you're listening to it. Have a good one.